It appears next fight is Chasteen of Hoosier MMA. Will be fighting out of the red corner against Biram Bawo. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong, Brandon.
Bawo, I believe.
Okay. Out of Carlson, Gracie, Northern Kentucky.
Yes, Biram Bawo versus Chasteen. He prefers to go by Jude. All right, we're going to turn it over to our announcer, Garrett Furtick, to bring out our next fighters.
And now making his way, Biram Bawo.
Biram Bawo, 26 years old, 5'11", 1-0 in MMA. Like you said, fighting out of Carlson, Gracie, representing JWO. He fights out of Cincinnati, Ohio, where he is also a warehouse worker. Said he wants to give a shout out to, I'm gonna try and say this right, Abu Bakar and his little bro. And he's a man of few words. He didn't have a whole lot to say. He just wanted to come out and let his hands do the talking tonight.
Wow, I'm excited. I'm tuned in.
Yeah, and I tell you, man, you know, I can read the demeanor of these fighters pretty
exactly.
well.
Yes.
And he is here for business. He's not here to mess around. He's not taking it lightly. He just wants to get in there and do his job tonight.
He didn't come here for, what do you say? They didn't come here for line dancing.
That's right.
He came here for a fist fight, right in front of this very nice crowd here at 4th Street Live, Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Hartfield & Co. Distillery. With a dedication to producing the finest crafts and spirits, they are proud to be the first distillery to legally produce bourbon in Bourbon County since the Prohibition was enacted in 1919. They love sharing their passion for great whiskey, so book a tour, drop in for a tasting, or pick a single barrel and experience bourbon from Bourbon County. Find them at hartfieldandcompany.com or grab a cocktail from them here at 4th Street Live.
Set now, Jude Chasteen.
Jude appears to have a pretty big local crowd.
Which is kind of surprising from a guy coming from Hope, Indiana. I'm not sure exactly how far away that is, but it doesn't sound close. He fights out of Hoosier MMA with his corner and coach there, Josh Clark. Jude is only 19 years old.
Wow. It says Hope is an hour and 20 minutes away from downtown Louisville.
Okay. So making the trip out here tonight, not what I would call a hometown guy. Usually I think within an hour is what I would consider hometown,
sure.
So he's just outside of that. But we're glad to have him here. Said he wanted to give a shout out to some of his training partners, Sophie Ruddick, Isaiah Scott, and Jacob Barger. I asked him what he does in his free time outside of MMA. He says, nothing really, just church. All right, here we go. We're going to hand it over to Garrett Furtick for our official announcement.
Continues in lightweight division with 3 3-minute rounds sponsored by Hartfield & Co. Distilleries. Introduce to you first, the blue corner, 75'10". Coming in at 156.5 pounds, he enters with a 1-0 amateur record. That one coming by first round submission. Training out of Carlson, North Kentucky, representing JWO from Cincinnati, Ohio, Biram Bawo. Now introducing his opponent across the gate, fighting out of the red corner. He says 5'9", 138.53 and 1/4 pounds. He steps in the future fighting stage, making his amateur MMA debut, a product of Hoosier MMA from Hall, Indiana. Please welcome Jude Chasteen.
I'll say Jude appears to have a large female contingency in the crowd for him.
Oh, across the cage he goes.
Oh, my goodness.
Those guys wasted no time getting started with the strikes. Big shot there from Jude Chasteen. Biram doing a pretty good job of defending there, but does end up on his back. Some big shots there by Chasteen.
Not a good position for Bawo.
No, Biram looks like he is.
Well, he got it. He did, just as I said that, he stood right up.
He's back to his feet now. And then right back down. Chasteen got a good body lock there, but he's going to have to pass that leg. And there he goes looking for mount. Biram doing a good job with that sweep there, getting top position, now ending up in top guard. Let's see if he can't pass, because Chasteen could be dangerous from his back looking for those submissions, and allows him to stand up.
I'll watch this part.
Oh, big right hand, two big right hands, and a big left follows.
Biram is connecting with those.
He is landing those shots.
Wow, and this is not good for Chasteen. He definitely wants this on the ground.
He's starting to shoot in for that double leg. He took some really good shots there, so I think he's reverting back to his wrestling to try and stop those big shots from coming in. He does a good job. He's got control again, but Biram looking to work back to his feet.
What a first round.
High energy, high pace. How long can they keep this up? Dropping for the double again. And he picks him up, walks to the corner. Oh! Big takedown a la Matt Hughes 2005 or 6.
Did he bring him right over to his corner?
Right to his corner.
I'll take that. That's pretty cool.
And Bawo looking to control the arm from the bottom, but not quite able to keep it. And now Chasteen looking for that head and arm choke.
Now he's got the back.
Bawo could be in trouble here in the body lock, but Chasteen looking to lock up that arm so it can no longer defend.
How often do you see that? Chasteen is connecting with some of those kicks while he has hooks into the face.
He's got some good control here. That right arm is pretty much out of play for Bawo. If Chasteen can get his left arm free from that underhook, he might have something to work with here.
Number one submission in the sport of MMA is a rear naked choke.
There's that 10-second clap. Looks like we will be going to a second round here despite that high energy beginning.
Who won that?
Man.
Biram connected with some serious leather.
They both landed some good shots. I mean, here's the replays.
Yeah, Tim Bryan on top of the replay for us there.
Heavy leather being thrown right there. Head against the mat is the worst position to get punched in. There's the big kick, and the right connects, and then here comes several punches afterwards. Boom, 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 one after another. If you're the corner man, what are you telling these fighters?
I would say if I'm in Biram's corner, I'm telling him keep it standing. And if I'm in Chasteen's corner, get it to the ground at all costs. Avoid the feet, no offense. But it appears to me Biram does have some serious hands. And I think Chasteen has thus far won the exchanges on the ground.
Does appear to be that way, but again, just like some of these other fights tonight, like I've said a million times before, it only takes one moment to change the entire course of the fight. It's not over until it's over.
Who do you think won that first round?
You know, man, it's hard to say. Again, it's how the judges see it. You could see it as damage or control. Either fighter could take this in the judge's eyes. So that's why
close round.
That's why, as a coach, you say you never leave it to the judges.
Sure.
Closing of the gate, beginning of round 2. Here we go. And right across the cage again.
Looks like Biram has some nice leg kicks and hands. Oh, Biram wants this standing.
Yeah. Bawo is doing a really good job. His stand-up looks nice and crisp there. He looked good when he got at the distance, but
yes,
Chasteen able to get that takedown again is going to negate any stand-up that Bawo might have had.
And then if you're not going to finish it, it really depends on how the judges see all this stuff on the ground, right?
This is all control for Chasteen. And here we are looking for that, again, that BJ style back control where he's attacking that arm, keeping it out of play. But Bawo's doing a really good job defending here. He doesn't seem to be in any danger. He's not frantic.
Yeah, you can tell he has grappled quite a bit because Chasteen has had his back, has been in some positions where it looked like he was going to submit him, and Biram was able to survive. And the only way to get to that point is with many hours of jiu-jitsu.
Both fighters getting an opportunity to breathe here, but Chasteen looking to slip in that rear naked choke under the chin. I don't think he has the angle for it yet.
He's only got the one arm. Chasteen wants to get his left arm out from underneath. That would really help him complete this rear naked choke.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get it with the right arm, but if he can get that left arm free, it looks like he's got it where he can get it away, but can he get it out from under that underhook?
Chasteen doesn't even have his right hook in. Kind of an interesting position. It's like Biram is avoiding, allowing Chasteen to really get his right hook in, and
right
also
position,
to finish the choke.
That right position is almost better than a hook. He's got the arm completely out of play, and he's able to land some unanswered shots here. I mean, all Bawo can do is what he just did. He's out now, big knee right here in front of us. Chasteen goes for another takedown, and he's able to get that top position once more. But Bawo is not giving up so easily. And back to the feet, another big knee.
I don't know how this fight's going because both fighters are controlling it in their own way at times.
Yes, so Chasteen's doing a really good job of shooting in underneath of those punches, but not until 2 or 3 of them land.
Yes, and we don't know how the judges are scoring that.
Chasteen looking to climb his opponent, getting into a better position so that he can get some space and rain down those strikes from the top position. And this really has been the tale of this fight so far. Another 10-second clap. Big strikes landing from Chasteen. Wow. You know, and I think that same advice from round 1 would still do well, serve both of these fighters here tonight. Big shots landed there by Bawo. And then that big takedown and that rear control from Chasteen. I mean, this has been a very back and forth fight. Big knees landed there. I would say that Bawo probably has landed more shots and maybe gotten some more significant damage, but Chasteen has done a great job controlling where the fight is taking place.
I said it earlier, but I'll say it for this one too. This is almost in a way kind of an old school matchup. One guy who clearly wants it on the ground, one guy who I think Bawo appeared to dominate. I'll say dominate standing in this fight so far.
I mean, it's not that not that Chasteen hasn't landed his share of strikes, but I agree with you. I think Chasteen has done the majority of the control and the takedowns, while Bawo has done the majority of the clean striking.
And like I said, we don't know how much the judges even care about control. Right. Everybody knows the value of a punch to the face.
Right, especially if you see damage.
Yes.
If I can cut you or make you bleed, give you some swelling, close an eye, that's going to be definitive evidence of winning the fight.
In my opinion, you could make a case for either fighter thus far to be winning.
At this point, you're right. Let's see if it ends in round 3 or goes to a decision. Third and final round.
Ooh, Chasteen did connect there.
Pace beginning to slow a little bit, but the energy output is still the same. I mean, these guys are putting out.
Oh.
Looking for that double again. Let's see if he can secure it. Not this time. Biram really needs to get away from these grapples, get back out into that open floor and continue striking. Chasteen in a really good position here to get a head and arm choke, but he moves to mount position instead.
Something tells me Chasteen might have a nice guillotine. Oh, no.
He's sitting in for it. He's sitting in for the arm in. It looks deep. It looks really deep from this angle. I can't tell. There it is. There is the tap. Your winner, Jude Chasteen.
As I said earlier, he's got a heck of a crowd in attendance here in Louisville, Kentucky for him.
Yes, yes. And a big shout out to his brothers and supporters at home. Jude Chasteen taking home a huge victory over Biram Bawo with that arm-in guillotine choke. Excellent showing. That was a great fight.
Hell of a fight.
All right, now in the cage, Garrett Fertig with our official announcement.
Official time, 58 seconds on the third round. Declaring your winner by submission,
Excellent showing of sportsmanship by these two fighters who just got done fighting their hearts out here for us tonight at 4th Street Live.